Well, good morning, my dear students. I hope you slept well. It's very good to see you all here. About 60 of you are here in Zoom room. About 30 of you are there in YouTube. Welcome each one of you. So this morning we will pick up from where we left off. You see, next week your test is coming up. In your test, you're going to be asked several things based on what we have already studied. Right. And that's why this morning I just want to do a little bit of recap, and if you have any question, you can ask me, so we can use this time for clarification. Right. So we will be using this class for clarification of what we've studied so far, and we may not proceed with the, the other part, the syllabus or things we haven't covered. We have a lot of time still. So here is how your test is going to look like. You will be asked several questions. Now let's go to the first section, which is the tense section. Questions will be asked mainly on how to convert one tense into another form. Okay? I will not ask you when to use it, things like that, but based on your examination, um, a pattern you've been asked mostly on how to convert one tense into another tense. For example, you have a tense written, you have a sentence written in the present indefinite tense. The question may be asked for you to convert that into, or transform that into present perfect tense, or past indefinite tense, or past continuous tense, or whatever, right? Or pick up any tense, and then they will ask you randomly. So that is the type of things that have been asked. That's how normally they conduct the exam. Okay, you don't normally have questions are asked. Now next, in terms of active voice and passive voice, it is very easy. You will be asked to again to convert this particular statement into another statement. What kind of voice? There are two types of voices, and so you'll be asked in that regard for to change the voice. Sometimes the question may be passive voice. The question may be written in a statement of the passive voice, and you'll have to change it into active voice, or vice versa. Okay. So that's how you're going to have to deal with. And so far we have already studied about the different kinds of nouns, right? In the parts of speech section, if you remember, uh, we studied that as well. And so you will be asked on, the different parts of the speech, whatever we have studied, right? So let's share your opinion, and I'll just give you some sample, and I'll ask you one by one. You see, these things will be very important for your exam, the way I structure this sentence. All right. Is that okay? Right? Elisa, we'll first ask the question. Just a little bit of Elisa, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right. So here is the first question. Let's try it from the section of tense. Okay, we have several tenses there. I want you to convert this sentence into past perfect tense. The past perfect tense. Okay, here's how you're going to convert. Here's the question: I saw Jimmy. That is the question. I saw Jimmy. Can you convert into past perfect tense? Elisa, are you there?
I have I have seen I have seen Jimmy.
You have seen Jimmy. I've seen Jimmy. Right, whether that's the correct answer or not. Is there anybody who would like to try? The statement, I saw Jimmy. Elisa says, I have seen Jimmy. Anybody?
Let me try, sir.
Okay, sure, Manasseh.
I have seen German. I have seen German. Now have.
Yes, very good. Jimmy, thank you very much. That is the correct answer. Jimmy said, I had seen Jimmy. And that is precisely the correct answer. Okay, Elisa. In a past perfect tense, you have to say had seen, had seen. Right. I had seen Jimmy. Now, next question will ask Bonnie. So Bonnie can unmute yourself. Bonnie L. Jean Leona, please unmute yourself. Right. The question is, for, we waited you for many years. We waited you for many years. Bonnie, please unmute yourself and answer. We waited you for many years. Convert into present perfect tense.
We have waited you. We have waited. Sir, can you repeat question?
We waited you for many years.
Yes, sir. Thank you. We have waited you for many years.
Okay, thank you, Bonnie. Is there anybody who would like to try?
Yeah.
Okay, Manasseh, go on.
Sir, let me try. We have been waiting for many years. We have been waiting for many years.
All right. Thank you very much, Manasseh. Is there anybody who would like to try? I think yes, Manasseh is correct. We waited we waited for you, in fact. Yeah, sorry about the question. It should be for you. We waited for you for many years. So answer would be in present perfect tense. We have been waiting for you for many years, right? For those things in your examination, things such as these are going to be asked. How to convert and transform each other, and you have to work very hard, some of you, because you are very weak in tenses, and therefore you're going to have to work very hard. Okay. All right. I don't want to go further too much. Let me just ask you in that regard. Do you have any problem? Where do you see your problem lies? Just let me ask you, okay? In the tense area. Exam huna chuan kal le an exam dona first internal exam. Chu om vek tu da ni ya. Common law. Di ka thei lo ni chuan lam khom thei don lo internet om na in kal hong ba ngai don ni. Cái pula internet om lo di ko ka di thei don lo exam chung cha bin di ni don la bin ka. Tu wa chuan dan ke internet to tu na chuan. Chuan na zo dan tu chu bit intensa. 点看到多呢，下过多呢，下听过多呢多呢，其他听这个哦，sentence bang I omka. All right. So now let's go on. Do you have any questions on I name? Do you name? Tense chung chang bi ka chok. Madang tel lo ka. Tense chung chang bi ka chok kan. Ani. Do you name? Yes. Do you have anything to say? Sir, helai hi ka thiam lo, helai hi ka chiang che lo, sir hai mi tense big hit. Adang lam na ka thiam lo ti te na man. Tense chi chang chang kan zit ko khan. Zero han te la kan review ni chu, revise ni chu. Mom. Deadline zero tak to khan ya. Til ha. Ni lo. All right. Anybody? Zona and zot to la. You can use the chat box and you can unmute yourself also.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Future perfect continuous tense.
Okay, future perfect.
Future perfect.
Okay, very good, Bonnie. Thank you. Future perfect continuous tense. Right. So let me give you an example of the future perfect continuous tense. The future perfect continuous tense. When do you use the future perfect continuous tense? The future perfect continuous tense. Well, first of all, let's use the form or the formula. What is a formula? Will or shall, then have, been, then ing verb, right? Will or shall,
Sure.
and then have or has, then been, we have to put the word been there, okay? Been and ing, the ing verb. I will have been eating. So when is the use? When do you use this future perfect continuous tense? Future perfect continuous tense will be used or is used when you want to talk about something that will still be happening. Be not lua, mute yourself. Be not lua, licho, mute yourself. Future perfect continuous tense will be used when you want to talk about things that will still be happening if you at a particular time, all right, in the future. Now, listen to this. Another example. Tomorrow, let's talk about tomorrow. Tomorrow, 5 o'clock. Okay, tomorrow, 5 o'clock in the evening. Let's think of tomorrow. Think about tomorrow, 5 o'clock. So if you normally play at 5 o'clock, or maybe starting from 4 o'clock, and then at 5 o'clock, you're still playing every day. So today, you can say, tomorrow, 5 o'clock, I will have been playing in Mesa Field for 1 hour. Okay? I will have been playing. Nagtuklay dar nga chon kalawin khel me kang dar kar khachung kalawin khel to ang kalawin khel zo lawang kalawin khel me kang tinani inka tinani. Okay? Future perfect tense. It's very important. Perfect continuous. As long as it is perfect continuous, we also give importance to the duration, how long thing has been going on, and that's why we'll have to normally we'll use the time, we'll use will specify the time, the duration thing that, for the thing that is going on. So by next year, I will have been studying BA for 1 year already. Nakum tunang huna mo nakum achuan BA kalau zir mek ang kala zir zo lawang kum khat chung ka zir tong kala zir mek bokang ika future perfect continuous tense in so itong chuni nakum kun lo la thleng tura thil ti mek ani chu tin kan thil ti mek lai chung kha kan soi bok ani chu mo kan thil ti mek kha eng ti re nge kan lo ti to ti kha. So that is a future perfect tense. I will have been studying English for 2 months in December. December chuan English thani chung kalo zir mek to ang ta chungim je chu November English zir chana December upon la zir zo lo alo la zir mek an so an tu na tang December a thil thing tur lo soi du chuan king khan soi du ni chu. I will have been writing an auto-rickshaw for 45 minutes by 3 o'clock tomorrow. Oh. An chơi về tới lệ, Bonnie. Nak tu zing dar nga chuan kalau mu tong dar kar ruk chunga mo dar kar nga mo dar kar li chunga kalau mu tong nak tu zing dar nga chuan chơi tới lệ. Future perfect tense manangai ta ni chuta.
I will have been, okay. I will have been sleeping. I will have been sleeping tomorrow
Dar nga khaila soilo.
at 5 o'clock.
Yes, very good. I will have been sleeping. Dar kar zat ka soi thin tur ni ka chenga kan. Dar kar nga chung zet kha roll number kha lo la jek su o saloni lo in tirot ron tirot kha ala je thelo. Ki nge po te po roll number an lo churi ngot eng ma kham je ni lo. Tu ma khan lo chu su in ming te roll number te ka. Oh eng ma tong kai lo tu nen chut kha kan pom lo ni. Kina akun kan siama. Bonnie.
Yes, sir.
I will have been sleeping. Darkar engzat ngay lo.
Tomorrow at 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
5 o'clock.
Darkar engzat ngay mutak. Akun dilabin. Darkar li lo butani. Mo. Ati to chung 4. Tele 4. Can you say 4?
4.
How many hours?
4.
How many hours?
For 2 hours.
Oh, cho tin ni
For
chuan.
2 hours.
Cho tin ni chuan dar thum ai mu tran chau ti na ne. Dar thum dali da nga dar kar ni. Naktu tlai dar nga a chuan. Naktu jing dar nga chuan just speak. I will have been sleeping for 2 hours. Ti chuan naktu jing dar nga a chuan dar kan ni chung kalau muang. Kalau mu mek ti na ni lamu hil bor bor so na ni chu. Oh, in dar kan ni ani wang khan imut hun tak chu dar thum jing dar thum a khan ni bu hil ti na ni. Ni dar thum a khan ni buwa chuan dali dar nga chu dar kan ni tan. Bani lo ila har chuang lo. Tu jing dar nga ngay tiang ron zo kan. I will have been sleeping for 2-3 hours at 5 o'clock tomorrow. 5 o'clock in the morning. Okay. Future perfect continuous tense. Pwede mo khop mai tilti soy na ni. Mo tilti soy na ni ya hun lo la thing tu tilti soy na ni. Okay, any question dang? Chiang am Bonnie.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Manasseh. Wow.
I want to ask your future perspective. What this is bit unconfusing. Let me give you some examples that happened.
Bonnie, I'm very sorry. We cannot hear you properly because your sound is like buzzing. Can you fix your sound and speak again, Bonnie? Very sorry. All right, now you can unmute and please try to unmute again. Earlier we could not use. All right, good.
I want to ask you future perfect tense. So I'm a little bit confusing. Then I will give example. Then let me check. Okay, sir.
Okay, sure.
Suppose if someone's supposed to come to my office tomorrow at 9 a.m. So I need to leave 8 a.m. from my office. So I can say that I will have been gone out tomorrow 9 a.m. Sir, Mizun Kron Soyang. Nagtu duwe mo kan office dar kwa local turnita se ni masela dar getting ka office tanga chua angai tong huna chuan ani chuan dar kwa chun ka chua tong ti soidu daila I shall have been got out at 9 a.m. tomorrow. Dictorium, sir.
Okay, thank you very much, Bonnie. This is Manasseh. Very good question. Very good, great question. So let's talk about future perfect tense. Okay, Bonnie zonaka future perfect continuous ne kan zo to. Duna future perfect tense kan zulang Manasseh zona. Very important. You see, future perfect tense is kun lo la thleng tura enga mo kun bi ka khan. Just a point in that future. Till lo thleng zo to dona ne ti suina ni tan. It will be finished. It will be over. And tinan naktuk tlai daranga mo naktuk tlai daranga tomorrow 5 o'clock in the evening. In khel zo to amadar ni dar thum vela te lo in khela daranga lo ni chuan fil mol sira ithom no in pectra a in thak le to a I but te I hlip to ho turin in bot sai to ni mo me satla fil tang he ta ni sai halam pang pani ni ho to do understand lai daranga ni chuan so kha engkin nge tu na hi ni soi du ti ta tu yun ta by tomorrow 5 o'clock in the evening mom apoy mo ba ni ta I will have finished playing football. Or by tomorrow, I will have played. I will have played. I will have played the football match by tomorrow 5 o'clock in the evening. Okay, Manasseh. Kitchen office. Kaldona dar ko dari tai chuok to in I will have been kangailo. Been. You don't need been. Been kangailo to that one. I will have left did you leave and leave left I will have left for office. I will have left my house in Kachuasan at 8 o'clock. I will have left my house at 8 o'clock by tomorrow morning.
So, sir, can I use sir instead of will? I shall have gone out from my office 9 a.m.
Exactly. Yes, you shall have gone out. I mean, yes, dar ko ni lo. Dar red kate dar ko zo kani mo. Okay. Dar ko chuan office kachua san tong. Naktu tinga. I shall or I will or we shall have left or I shall have reached my office at 9 a.m. in the morning. Dar ko naktu jing dar ko ni chuan office kalau thu bun tong kalau thleng tong pinani. I will have reached office by 9 a.m. or 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. Okay, thil seng to kun kal to a thil seng to so na ani chu. Okay, all right, very good. I hope it is clear. Anyone else?
Sir, please, if you don't mind, I have one
Sure.
more question.
Good. Go
Past
on.
perfect tense. I mean, yeah, like before, little bit I'm confusing.
Sure.
I suppose I live in Delhi.
Yeah.
Suppose, sir, I live in Delhi. Then I came to Siha before coronavirus came to Siha, right? So when I
Yes.
say like it, I've been reaching here before coronavirus came to Siha. Future perfect, past perfect tense.
Yes.
I
Very
had
good
been
concept.
reaching here before coronavirus came to Siha.
Yes. See, you don't need to put have been. Okay. In past perfect, there is a formula. I will ask someone else. Midang hosing a formula shinam and past perfect. You don't can any ka man ngai ka. How do we use? How do we create past perfect tense?
Let me answer, sir.
Sure, Moni. Sure, go on.
Past perfect tense form is had plus past participle.
Okay, thank you very much, Lamoni. Okay, now Manasseh. Lamoni has just said had plus the past participle. So that means had plus the third form again. Yes, the third form. Go, went, gone, like that. The last one. Eat, ate, eaten. Now, before the virus hit the nation or the state or the district, you had come here, right? So what you can say is, I had come back. I had, right? You had to do that. Had. I had reached ed. I had reached or I had come back to Sierra. I had come back to Sierra or I had reached Sierra before the virus endemic last year. Chuan past perfect tense til kun kal to kan so ni tu na tangin mo kun kal to a til pakhat thlen ma ama sa thleng zo ko khane had in your context virus aron thlen ma in ilo thleng man to a chu bang jon had kha kan kal ta ni. Okay, so I had reached had bula kan thleng ma sa zo kha ni don.
Tina ka zona ka chu dira.
Yes.
Past perfect continuous tense.
Oh, continuous tense.
Past perfect.
Oh,
Yeah.
continuous. Okay, okay, very good.
Why I put
Okay.
been or
What would be the
ing.
form?
I had
What would be
been
the form?
reaching here.
What would be the form of the past perfect tense? Had
Perfect. Past perfect. Had plus
plus
had plus
been.
been.
Yes, plus
Past present perfect ing, sir.
yes, yes, ing.
Playing
So
or
had
reaching or
yes.
catching like this.
Yes, very good. It is very simple. Again, it's yeah, I understand the question. Now let's talk about that present past perfect continuous tense. Now, an ngay tuwang pang ula nimin ngay tuwang. Oh, think about yesterday. From now, tuna chang nimin kan ngay tuwatan. Nimin, let's say no, what time? Okay, let's say dar sompani, chun dar sompani. Okay, tuna chang nimin chun dar sompani kan ngay tuwatan. Yesterday is a past tense, and what we want to talk about is nimin dar sompani kan. Chingpui lo in mek ane. Oh, ila in zo lo. Ilo la in mek chang thop tenen lunch. Okay, let's say lunch. Pero joy lo ini. Meten ilo in chop rupa. Let's say your mukbang. They say mukbang, right? These days mukbang. So ilo mukbang mek ane. Dar sompan ya ila izo lo. Pakat la chan bebe tang ilo ke tuoma. So te sa tithun te chi te marcha kurtuite. Okay, all that. That's open. So how do we say? This one voin na tong kan soi le ta kan I had been eating lunch for about an hour or for 15 minutes at 12 p.m. yesterday. Nimina until the hun chung. Nimin ka local khan nga tinge min lo ko lo wa ini na khan ka lo leng sia lo ti tai la. Nimin na ini na ka lo leng ai ru ma tang pon lo chuak lo si lo. Right. You did not come out. I came to visit you. How can you say? Oh, yesterday, very sorry. I had been studying. Or I had been uh, going online class for about 20 minutes when you came into my house yesterday. I had been doing something for an hour by the time you came to my house yesterday. I'm very sorry. Chil ka lo ti me ka ni min lo len lai han chu bang chuanin lo ngai sak man lo che lom. En tin an ni min a lai a ka buak ta mo kum thang lama ka chen pa ina ka leng don ta. But na lo thok da me kan phone thin la thei chi lo na o now nu khan lo chang ta mo to na phone. Oh, yesterday I came but you had been working for some few hours cleaning yesterday when I came to your house, to your place, and that's why I left. Last one, that's a past perfect continuous tense. Okay, I hope it is clear, and you have to really, really try to understand and try hard. Okay, try to convert each of these tenses into the other tenses. Most important thing for your context, of course, is you have to know when to use them. When to use these. There are different kinds. 3. 1, 2, 3. And each one will have 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 4. 4 threes are 12. 12 tenses. It's incredible. Huge. So you should know, your brain should be able to process this. When to use it exactly, in the what circumstances and situations. Right. Okay, any other question in the tense area? Been, manate, had, manate, have, manate, has, manate, ka inchian le, ngai don active la passive voice ala box ya. True. Tense biga kan zo in lanayam. Anybody questions? Bidang po kana zo tayo before we close. Yes. Is there anyone with question? Okay, Benjamin. Benjamin, we do not want to hear your sound. Okay. Of Zotu name Benjamin Kelal Monpuya. Do you have any question? All right. Anyone else with a question? Bidang Zotu na ino ma'am. Nalo mo. Inchiam tulagan nga ya. Sa tini chuan. Inchiam lo vai chuan poi leng exam na kan zot don chang. Tun hi inchiam lo zo hunan yan speaker. In la titik lo trek don maya. Okay, just to one question. Zona kiman ka zot chunga he can talk. There's a chat box there. Chat box akan. There's one question and oh, I want you to reply in the chat box. Chat box akan lo chang te he. Incan dan 7 pakat na acuan. Yang ha, mahina ha. All right, there's a statement. It's called I eat breakfast. Just I eat breakfast. I want you to change into present perfect continuous, future indefinite tense, and past continuous tense. Right? Why don't you try? Chat box akan 1, in chang ola 2, 3, di kan chang lom tau and try lock tau in the kan. I want you to. Yes. And try chat lom tau in the kan. Oh, this is very important. Chiam da chiam lo nan trim simple. Answer di kan say mine. And try vector chat box. I want you to type Bei Razu Lu Bei Z Bei Razu. Type it and type the answer. Z Bei Razu Lu. Can you hear me? I want you to type. Everybody type. Benjamin Kelal Monpuya also type. Gloria, type your answers in the chat box. Z Bei Razu. Do you see that question? S Bei Chosa Si Laiko and try Lom Tu. Uni Ahlom Lo Lai ni. Isual Thai Hun Lai ni. Exam Huna Chuan, Isual Kapoyang.
Aku songkha lu switch lelok tesar.
I cannot say it. It is in the chat box. I want you to look at the chat box. Okay. Benjamin Kelal Monpuya. I want you to look at the chat.
Say again, Kuson.
Benjamin, look at the chat box. The chat box. It is in the chat box. Chat. Click the chat. Okay.
Yeah.
Type your answers now. Do you see it? Type your answers. The question is way over there, up there. It is called, or it's written, I eat breakfast. I want you to change into present perfect, continuous, future indefinite, as well as past continuous.
Apa tu men mo kan tidona?
Yes, yes. Apa thum kan tiang tu na tiro le, tu na kan han chut le.
Present perfect continuous la future indefinite past continuous to hin mo.
Yes. Oh ni han chut le. Tu na kan churo le, answer ka. Phải chỉ tiếp quan rồi ka. Tuan chen chen na chat man dan pola team lo chu classical ngai le ti nan dia.
Ah, sir kalau tir
I don't want to hear your explanation. You just do it now. Try to do it. Type it. Zbay Raju. Have you written? Zbay Raju Lilu. Have you done it?
Yes, sir.
All right. Very good. Katie Millennium said, I had been eating. I have been like confused in the mix. Very good. Many of you have done it. All right. That from role. Yes, try. Anti lopo alapoy no wun line. Yes, very good. All right, very good. Shall we try to look at the answers? Into the document. All right. So the question is, I eat breakfast. All right, and let's look at the answer. We'll look at the answer. You have to change into what? First one, present perfect continuous. So you know that in a present perfect continuous, we need been. First, we need have or has, and then been, then ing form of the verb. So I eat breakfast will be I have been eating breakfast. I think most of you might have done it right here. I have been eating breakfast. I don't know how many have done it correctly. I have been eating breakfast. Second one would be what? Change into future indefinite tense. So if you change into future indefinite tense, I eat breakfast, your answer should be future. Future is will, right? Future is will or shall. And then first form of the verb, future indefinite. I will eat breakfast. Okay. I will eat breakfast. Thumbs up chuan intidiglo mai thei, I think. Or and the third one is past continuous tense. What is the past continuous tense? It is I, and first form of the verb. No, the second form of the verb. I. This is continuous tense. So ing should be there, and then helping verb was or were. So I was eating breakfast. Okay. I was eating breakfast. Okay. And I think many of you have not done it wonderfully. Let's look at Benjamin Kelal Monpuya. I've been eating breakfast. Second na. You have to change into future indefinite. I had eating breakfast adiglowa. Patum na I'm eating adiglow lebokane. Okay? So you failed this time. And I want you all of you to study very well. Because in nui may lawang final huna chuan karle akan exam dona. I want you to understand. Try to look at the things from the internet, look at things over YouTube videos, explanation, and try to do that. That way, I think you can improve. And it's also really going to be really embarrassing because we have studied these things all here my injil savek to khania BA lo thani chuan chiang to tu mai syllabus ma kan so kan anti all some of them it's very very easy ang ni huna chuan heng ta poi zir to lo tu ni zo kan aza thak le mai high school middle school and zero kha zero non tir la chawa chung point tam tak chuan in la chiam lawa so you have to try to learn them again. Okay, so that is what we can do this morning. I want now everybody before I mean if there's nothing else to do, you know, prepare try in test done to the lang pui kha chon nakina information we will give you can link the choms along right. So call that test on don 2 month chon lama sian thei la wani ka introdon yo sel ka man lawa tumi committee ka lai dam na lo kan se da ngai internet na kal tram sama ngai ni chu. That is something I want to say. Okay, now write your name and your roll number, so we will wind up the class. And those of you who are watching on YouTube,
Sir,
let we're gonna let yes anyone
sir,
speaking. Yes,
Carle contest tu semua
yes,
online ange contest dona.
yes, it is online. It is online. It is online. Okay, it's all online. Online ani lo chuan class po ting kan kal thei lawa chuan online in kan tibek don ani. All right, so we will let you know more information. I want you to write your name and your roll number, everybody, and leave the meeting. Okay, everybody, have a good time. I will give you 2 minutes. Minute ni che hun ka pe chunga. Tumi chung chun in ming len roll number and che kanga in chua sanang room. Oh, minute ni hu karang. And those of you watching on YouTube, you can refresh the page and write your name and your roll number. Write your name and your roll number. Right.
Sir, terusum zona pekata.
Those of you who are watching on
Sir.
YouTube.
Zona pekata.
Yes, yes.
Intikvel ange offline class si kau thitura irin le sir.
We're not sure. We are not sure. State government will do it, and we will just.
Nisuan
Yes.
tro tilka exam lai tian college hute pohi exam huna tian intrang hian exam top ngen ti top dona hi engting nge anti dan pupel hi sermin chilting nge pisin.
We cannot know. We don't know yet. There will be more information. Okay, more information. We don't know anything yet. Mr. Benjamin, we do not know. When we know, we will inform you. Okay.
All bot
One thing we know is your exam is going to be next week, and you have to study very well. Tuna kan iti chat le mai nang page ka pa iti diklowa. You fail GM le mai, itran le ngai dika. Okay. Now leave the room. Write your roll number and name and leave the room. Okay. let's see. Kibaca liha. I think if you have finished, I think most of you have finished, you can leave the room, okay? The room kan chua san take tony. Roll number in that one. Roll number ka daula. Ning nen kan on. Desi fachai. Miena popi tachungi pado. Glosodon. And those of you who are watching on YouTube also, please, I want you to write your roll number and leave the meeting. Okay? Yes, we're going to close the room now. And kartodona YouTube apodate todon lone. Okay? Roll number in that one. All right. Roll number dahoka leave roll. Yes, we're closing.